Hello and welcome to Unicorn Introduction, the platform that was created to simplify and systematize the workflow in MLM so that distributors all over the world and the MLM leaders could create actual duplication and achieve, finally, freedom. Before we jump into the system and I show you around, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Mihail. I am co-founder of Unicorn. Myself, I have 8 years of experience in MLM. I've built teams of tens of thousands of people. And within that time, I realized that MLM is actually one of the best ways to create freedom. By freedom, I mean both time and financial freedom. And together with that, I found my mission, which is to help people in MLM especially to create freedom and live their full potential. And in 2015, when I was introduced to another MLM company, the idea of systematizing and creating the solution to simplify the work in MLM in general was born, and I dedicated to achieve my mission. And now I'm gladly introducing you to Unicorn, and now I'm gonna log in and show you around. I assume that you have watched the short intro video, so you know the reasons behind it, you know the problems of MLM industry in general, so I won't stop on that. But instead, I'm gonna focus on the most important stuff. So let's log in and take a look. All right, so the feedback form, not today. So I'm gonna lose my pretty face here so you can focus on the more important stuff. So first of all, let's distinguish between two different roles here in the solution. First is admin side. So right now we're logged into admin. There are not much difference, but still, admin is the company representative or the top leader or the owner of the company, whoever sets up the content for the users, for distributors, because especially the landing pages for the users and the teaser videos and also the webinars and webinar recordings are pre-set up by the company leaders. It will take you about 30 minutes or so, but still it has to be done. So first of all, let's go to the landing page. And as you see here, we already set up one landing page. You can set up as many landing pages as you want, but you need to understand the reason behind it. So first of all, one reason could be that, for example, first landing page is meant for English language audience. So here you put in one or even two short videos, teaser videos that are meant to create interest in English language. And also you create the webinars and webinar recordings that I will show you later how to do that. And you also attach it to this English language audience. The second landing page may be, for example, for Chinese people, the third for Russian, and so on and so on. So the creation of the landing page is very easy. You simply upload the video and then you give or not users the permission to change or delete this video slot. I prefer not to, because in this case you ensure that the quality and authenticity of the content of the information that is going out there from your distributors is on the spot and correct. Now, let's talk about the events. Event creation is really simple. You simply choose create event from here. You choose it either to be live or replay. Live events means that you can make that you, for example, planned a Zoom call tomorrow or day after tomorrow, or you can even make them recurring. You just paste the link here, create the event title, description, the host, then you go to the next step. If you don't upload the picture, it will take the default one. Let's choose for tomorrow. And now it asks like on which landing page you want this event to be displayed. If you have several of them, then you will have to choose on which one you want it to be shown. Now, here is the option to make this event public or non-public. The difference is that public events will be shown on your users, your team landing pages, and non-public will be simply shown in the events list. For example, if it's event meant to be a training webinar for the team only, so it doesn't have to be shown for the prospects. So then you choose it like non-public. Then you can also notify your downloads via email, and now simply create the event. Yeah, we need to choose at least one landing page, either if it's not public. Now, and here it is. So we created it, and now we can share this event with our prospects, and it will be also shown on our landing page. But now, since I don't want it to be shown on my landing page, simply not duplicate. I want to delete this event. So yes, delete. Okay, so now I have one webinar replay here that I created before. So basically, here is one event that will be constantly shown on my landing pages because it's replay, it's not live. And the landing page is also preset up because the one video is uploaded, and this is my personal data, so it doesn't matter if it's here or not. And now I'm gonna switch over into user account, and you will see what user will see. And now, like as you saw, that this preset up takes time, maybe about like 10 or 15 minutes or so. Maybe in the first time it will take 30 minutes, but anyways, you set it up once and then you just start to create sales, recruit, sharing information, and so on. So now I'm gonna simply share the platform to the user. So I'm clicking share unicorn link, pasting it here, or you can just send it over to your team. The team gets the link like this. Okay, start writing unicorn. Then, okay, I'm gonna create the account, MLM coach at gmail.com, for example. This email we haven't used before. No. Okay, just emailed confirmation link. All right, so I'm gonna log in from here just in case. Close this window, go to the Gmail. Okay, unicorn registration confirmation. Yep, got it. Write the unicorn. All right, let's write the unicorn. So, okay, entering the password. Confirm. And the account is created. Awesome. So now we're in the user account and user interface. Now we go step by step as how the user would do this. Now the first thing that you see is training is blinking, and it's blinking on purpose because we want to guide user firstly here and only then to start clicking around and just testing what is there and then what is not. We want them to understand the step-by-step of what needs to be done. Training is our first step in the solution. Here, step one is the video, which is explanatory, and it shows how the unicorn cycle works, like in general. Then we go to the step two. It's right now it's PDF user guide, but it will be replaced with 1 to 2 minute step-by-step videos. As you see, you have a checklist here, starting with your why, setting your goals, creating contact list, presenting via landing page, following up, etc. So it's very easy, but I'm going to go by heart because I know this all. Now, first of all, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set up the profile. So I'm gonna write my name here. Okay. And very important thing is affiliate link to your project. So I'm gonna do it like this, myproject.com/my-link. Now the link is saved, and why it is important, because all your prospects that you will be sharing an events and your landing page with will receive a follow-up email with your personal affiliate link. So fill it out before starting to share your landing page. Now let's move back to the dashboard, and first of all I would like to upload the picture of my motivation. Yep, let's do so. Tap that up. Okay, let's take this one from here, for example. Okay, this is something that motivates me to get up in the morning to work in a place like this instead of the office. Now, okay, let's set the goals so we can actually achieve it. Let's create the plan. So I click on edit goals, as you see here. Like in addition to the training, here is like a short guidance of how you should or could set up the goals. Like, first of all, let's set up the production period, because we know the production period in every company could be different. Let's say that in current company, production month or production period ends in 29th of March. Now, by that time, I want 5 new members. Then for that, I know by myself that I need to make at least 15 exposures with new people. So it means that 1 of 3 will join me. I need to, for that, do at least 25 reach outs, and just in case, I need to have 35 prospects in my contact list. Saving that, and you see the goals are all set for the production period. I can also check my goals for the week and for today, and when I start actually to work with my contact list, then these numbers here start to change. Now let's jump into the contact list and start creating the list of our potential prospects. So as you see here, it's all empty, and how the network marketing trainers and coaches usually suggest us to do is to empty our head on the paper. So just write down every name that pops up to your mind on the paper, and later take the Facebook, take the Instagram, take all your social media, and just write down all the names that you potentially could work with. I personally suggest you can either use an import function, or you can add contact by filling out all the data about every contact, but I usually prefer to use quick add contact. So you simply write down all the names, the first name, David, and whoa, didn't like that. Okay, I will change later. Anna, it's Oliver, and it's Eric. We have strange names here, whatever. So yeah, you do it like this. You see here, it looks nice. Okay, whatever, quite a fun bug. So anyways, we did a quick add contact here, and now I can start to work with those people, right? So we're gonna look in the contact management solution into more detail later, but now I'll show you just the major functions that we have right there. So we have like different filters. We have search. You can create, like hot contacts or like the favorites. You can add follow-ups with a reminder. And what we have here also is a Kanban view. So it's the question of preference. So if it's very widely used, this view, in sales mostly. So it's also called pipeline. For example, it's made like, it's very visual to see in which phase or which status you are with a particular contact, particular prospect. Let's say those people here are prospects that you haven't contacted yet. Now let's say that I wrote a message to Anna in Facebook, but she hasn't answered yet, so I'm moving her to contacted phase. Now Anna has answered and she said that, okay, I'm actually interested to see the webinar, or let's make a Zoom call, and you have set the exposure, set the meeting with her. Now you're moving Anna to exposure set. And after the meeting, what happens? Anna says, you know what? Give me some time, I need to think about it, send me some more information, and call me tomorrow, let's say. Okay, I'm adding Anna to the follow-up phase and also adding a follow-up. So call tomorrow, whatever time it could be, let's say it's 8:30 p.m. Okay, and follow-up is created, and you see here is Anna with a follow-up. And the same thing you can actually do from the list view. So here is the follow-up comment, the follow-up, and the phase which I chose by dragging the contact in the Kanban view can be simply changed from here. So it's very easy. You can also filter the contacts by phase, etc. But right now, let's for a second take a look at dashboard, like what happened when I did all those, dragged Anna from one phase to another, added a follow-up, and so on. So when I now click on dashboard, I see that I have 5 new prospects added. Today, also 5 out of 3. I did 1 reach out of 3, and I have 1 exposure out of 2 done today, but no new members, as you see, because yeah, they're all still in the prospect list, not in the members. Now we also have 1 upcoming follow-up, as you see the relevant notification. If I click on it, then it actually sorts my list by the upcoming follow-up, so it's very convenient to do so. But now let's actually send Anna or some other prospect a presentation via landing page, and for that let's set up the landing page. So moving to the landing page setup, and what we see here is that there is already 1 landing page set up for me. It's called Unicorn Eng. There is no other landing pages because the admin didn't set up any besides the 1 only. Now what I'm going to do is, what I have to do is only to preset up my my profile, and then I can start sharing my landing page. So first of all, adding my profile picture, writing my name, then I'm gonna, from the Instagram, I'm gonna take my bio. Yep. Here I'm gonna add some phone. Here I'm gonna add my email address. Now I'm gonna add my Instagram account. Why is this important? Because when you're sending over your landing page to your prospects, when you are public figure, when they see you, when they see that you're real, that you're actually working there out on the field, then it creates trust. So it's I always suggest people to, you know, share your information, show yourself, don't hide, and in this case people are more likely to join you and your opportunity, because you know, people work with people who they like and trust, and this here creates trust, and probably they're gonna like you as well if you have a nice profile. So okay, now I'm gonna publish. Of course you have a preview button here as well, but I'm gonna take a look at this page from here now. Okay, so this is my landing page. As you see, the video has no thumbnail, but it's not a problem, I believe. So this is the landing page that you're sending out to your prospects. The main call to action on this landing page is the title of the webinar or the webinar replay that is attached to this landing page. As you see here, the webinar replay is called How MLM Professionals Duplicate Their Teams and Create Real Duplication, Real Freedom. So watch webinar replay, okay. It directs us to fill in the form, but maybe I don't want to jump into the webinar straight away. I want to see this like short teaser video that should be also uploaded, by the admin. So the prospect can watch this and then he can register to the webinar. And let's do so from the prospect point of view now. Test prospect. Now we're going to use temporary email service, and we're going to simply copy this email and paste it here and register. So now I did this path like a usual prospect would do, when you have shared the landing page with him and he registered to the event, to the webinar. Now, as you see, okay, I already have an email here. This is what prospects see. Okay, the prospect is registered to the webinar. Okay, watching now. So this link directs prospect to the webinar replay, wherever it is, located in YouTube or in any other channel. Or if it's live, then it directs prospect to the webinar room. Easy as that. Now let's for a second let's get back to our user, our distributor view, and get back to our back office. And what we're going to see here now is this. In the section of unique webinar registrations, we see +1, and when we click on that, it will take us to the contact list new, and you see the test prospect has registered to the webinar, and we also got his email. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add him to my main prospect list. He's gone from here and he is now here. Now let's say that he has watched the webinar. I contacted him. He also, by the way, will get the affiliate link at about 5 minutes or so after he clicks on the watch webinar replay button, and this is how it works. Yeah, so he most likely he will even create an account with you, so you will know. But if not, simply create a follow-up with him. Let's say that let's call him or write email tomorrow. Okay, create follow-up. So the follow-up is created, and let's say that this follow-up is already happened. So you click on the follow-up button. The system asks you, did this follow-up happen? So yes or no. Let's say yes. Okay, what happened? He said to call again tomorrow. Okay, so now the system automatically suggests you to create new follow-up. Why? Because as we've been taught, every exposure have to end with the next exposure for as long as the prospect makes the decision. So this means that I will create the follow-ups for as long as this test guy makes the decision. Yeah, so the new follow-up is created. And also when I click on this test guy, what I see here is follow-up history. When I click on him, I see that 1 follow-ups has been done already with this person, and I see this history of follow-up. So then I know, and I can actually make the statistics about myself and my performance of how many exposures it takes me, to make the prospect become a user. Either it's 3, 4, 5, or average of 10. Then it means that I need to work on my sales skills, or maybe like ask for help of my upline. Now, let's say that this test guy also, finally decides that, okay, I'm gonna become a member. Then you simply open his contact details, and you switch him over to member. And as you see, he's gone from here and he is now in the member list. Now what else we will see in the dashboard is that we have now one new member here, and that is awesome. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to show you in the contact details here is the function that is very interesting in use. So let's say I open Anna, and as you see, you can fill in the contact information about contact, about prospects. You can add the social media channels, etc. Add some notes, and here is the interesting thing: the tags. Let's say that Anna is from Sweden. Let's say she's in beauty sector, and let's say that she loves cars. Yeah, so I add 3 tags to her, and like this I add tags to all of my contacts. And in future, what it means is that I can filter and search the people by the tags and filter them by tags. For example, I take only people who are in follow-up phase, and I search, like from this follow-up phase, I also filter out only the guys who are in cars. Yeah, and you see Anna comes out, and if there was like 10 or 15 people, you can also like filter cars and then beauty and America, for example. Then you could group those people and export their emails, because for example, let's say that you want to update them on some event that is going on in America about like on the beauty topic, but somehow related to your company or your opportunity, and that is the option how to do this. So now I'm gonna show you the one last thing that is important to understand, and this is events. So the events will be uploaded here by your company leaders or management. So the user cannot upload his own events, but he can use those events and share it with your prospects. For now, here's only the one event. It's replay, it's not live. And when I click on it, I see 3 different links here. So one is event link for prospect. So this is the direct link for this particular event, and it looks like this. So if, for example, your prospect has seen your landing page already and you want to just share him some new event that was put to your platform like recently, then you simply take this event link and share it with your prospect, and when he watches this webinar replay, then again the follow-up email with your registration affiliate link will be activated. And this is important again for you to understand, and it's actually explained here in the info box as well. Here is also the event link for members, which will not activate a follow-up email, and here is a specific landing page link. So what this means is, for example, in the event list, you may have like tens or hundreds of different events, and the system by default will take the last event that was uploaded and show it on your landing page. But let's say that you like the one particular event, let's say it's this one, and you want to share your landing page together with this event because this converts the most, or your prospect like this. Then you simply take this link from here and you send this link over to your prospect. So simple as that. Now there is also different filters by those events, so you can filter them by language, by public or private, and by upcoming and replace. So it's actually very handy and easy to use. So this whole solution is fully mobile optimized, because we from our personal experience know how important this is, that you have your toolkit in your mobile phone, so you can work on the go when you meet someone in restaurant or somewhere in the sports club, so you can instantly send him over some presentations or write down his information. So you have to have it all in your phone, and of course in your phone you have all those quick add contacts and everything that is needed. So we're actually creating new features and improving the solution all the time, but we work in the way that we improve the platform and we create new features based on users' feedback and active communication with leaders, because our main goal, as you probably understood, is to increase your sales and improve your workflow. Actually, some very fun features are already developed but not yet live. For example, we have a team statistics where you can have an overview of your team performance, and then you will know who to help and who you shouldn't waste time on. Yeah, so this is it. I encourage you to give Unicorn a try. Give us please a feedback, and together we'll create an awesome solution that is specifically handcrafted for your needs. So now you should check out your mailbox, where you will find an email with a registration to the demo account. And if this video was shared with you via simple link, please ask a person who sent you this video to give you the access to the Unicorn. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your attention, and I wish you joy, freedom, and take care. Ciao.